Whoa! It's been a while because I've been sick and I have been having no privacy at all, so I feel strange just being back here, but it also feels really good because I really wanted to be back here right now. And today I'm going to rant about role models, or maybe lack thereof. What made me think of this was having a recent conversation about how whenever I was younger, I felt that the role models, the maybe celebrities or young girls, um, were a little bit better than in hindsight, I thought, they weren't that great. So, I don't know. So, whenever we look at the female role models for girls now, I mean, there's Miley Cyrus, there's, I guess, um, so this is me when the crickets start pouring out, Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, Katy Perry, the list goes on and on and on. And, I'm not very impressed by any of them. What sucks is that I just heard a noise. It scared me. Okay. I really don't like country music, but I think that Taylor Swift is actually a good role model for girls right now. But then, she has flaws about her too. I was thinking about how whenever I was younger, and I know a lot of girls looked at TLC, and there was like the whole girl power movement, and there was the Spice Girls, and Joel Alanis Morissette, and countless others, all the Lilith Fair crew, Sarah McLachlan and all them, and it got me on to that music and all that stuff, right? Then, in thinking about TLC, it just was like, oh yeah, man, and I started, because I love all these makeup videos, I don't know why, like, I just do, and I started thinking about that line about you can have all the makeup that M.A.C can make, but if you can't look inside you, I know I'm quoting TLC, but it's true though. I was really kind of touched by that, but then I thought about the fact that Left Eye burned her boyfriend's house down. So we're lacking something here. And so this rant is pretty much just to say I wanted to think that celebrities, especially young women, and kind of all-encompassing group of who the girls I work with look up to, the rappers and the movie stars, and they're not that great to look up to in my eyes. I mean, we just don't have. We have girls exposing themselves. I mean, you read the news, they're always getting DUIs or doing drugs, and this is kind of what we're telling them not to do. We tell them to go out and get an education, and we tell them not to use drugs, and we find out that you're more popular, successful, and beautiful if you don't do those things. And so it's hard for me to, reach out to these young girls and say that, you can be successful and beautiful and people can like you if you avoid that kind of party scene and if you follow some kind of morals and values. So I've had a hard time with that with my work lately and trying to reach out to some of the girls that I work with and, trying to be a good role model for them, even though, in my own life, there's things I would, keep hidden from them because, no one's perfect. And, when it comes back to moral responsibility, I really used to think that celebrities had that responsibility to portray an image that had a lot of values and had, was upholding something just and good and something to look up to. But I mean, we've got Big Ben who is, out raping girls, at least that's what they say. I don't want to be on either side of that fence because that's not a winning battle on either side. But I'm just saying, all the slanderous remarks that people make, and the true character of a person really shows. And I don't think you should look up to celebrities, but it's so, people need that though. People need someone to look up to who's a good figure nowadays, and it just isn't there. At least not for me. There's not many. So I don't know. That's about it for today. I just needed to get that out there, and I need to get on here and talk to a camera because it somehow makes me feel better. All right. Have a good day. Bye.